garden fences are a common point of contention for neighbors, as it can be hard to tell who owns which part of it. Many people in the UK are likely to see damage caused to their fences this week in the aftermath of Storm Isha. And with Storm Jocelyn also heading our way, more unreliable weather is on the horizon. Whether your fence needs a quick repair or a total replacement, it can be a struggle to foot the bill with your neighbors. But according to experts, there's one key way to find out who is responsible for paying. The Express reports that your first port of call is to look out for who owns the good side of the fence. While this doesn't always determine who is responsible, it can help, according to experts at Jackson's Fencing. The pros said, typically, you can guess who owns a fence by seeing where the rails are, with the fence typically facing away from their property so that their neighbor gets the good side of the fence. This is the most secure way of facing fencing so there are no rails for anyone to use to climb into your garden. This is then repeated with the neighbor on the other side to ensure that each home has both a good and bad fence side. It could be that both sides look the same, so in this case, it's best to check the legal documents to see who owns the property boundaries. The experts noted, contrary to common belief, there is not a designated side of the fence to each property. The only way to know for certain who owns what side is to refer to the title plan or land registry. In this, the T mark is used to indicate who the boundary belongs to and therefore who is responsible for its upkeep. If the T mark appears on both sides to form an H, the fence is shared, according to the pros. This means that both neighbors are responsible for the maintenance of the fence and is known as a party wall, or a party fence. If you think the boundary is wrong, the fencing pros recommended checking the land registry to find out who is responsible for the fence. The experts at Jackson's Fencing said, frustratingly, there is no way to make your neighbor repair their fence, even if it is rotting and making your garden look unsightly. You can look to hire a disputes expert, but this will go down as an official dispute and will have to be declared when selling your house. The only way to get around this would be to install your own fence within your boundary right next to it.